Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Timberborn, our post-apocalyptic beaver survival city builder. Lots of good stuff the first couple episodes. We got a pretty nice town going here, but of course there's always room for improvement, and we have a number of things we could do better. We've got all sorts of cool stuff in the works here. We have, last episode, built this gear workshop that's going to manufacture gears. We can build a grist mill and other things as well. And we've got a windmill. We do need to get some other ideas for power going, like perhaps a water wheel. But it's going to be a little while before we get to too much of that. Of course, the drought just went away, so we're going to have to wait a little bit of time before we have water going past here. Could be just a little while. So we'll let them get back to whatever they were doing. Now, if we go to landscaping, we can build dams, we can build levees, we can build floodgates, double floodgates, triple floodgates, explosive factories, dynamite. So we can also, as a couple people have pointed out in the comments, we can actually trench down the riverbanks here, and that will create these little divots where water will stay after the drought comes, because it'll be not connected to anything else. So we have to have 600 points to get dynamite. Science points. We don't have 600 science points, and we probably won't for a while. So we probably won't be messing with this anytime super soon. But what we can do for now, as this fills up a little bit more, yeah, you see like right here, this low-lying was already here, didn't really go away. Yeah, that's kind of what we're going to be getting at here eventually. I love how the water flows in this game. It's cool to look at. We've got plenty of water stored up. One of our main problems now is our farms are not super efficient. It's not because of lack of space, we just don't have enough beavers working in the farms. And we actually have a little bit more room for new beavers to be born. We don't need to build any more housing yet, but we have prepared, kind of. We have right here, these areas were all flattened out. We're probably going to put some more of these triple lodges going this way, and then some other lodges underneath, and, you know, all sorts of good stuff like that. Chief complaints right now, of course, are construction lacking materials, buildings lacking materials, all the good stuff. We've got plenty of logs stored up. We are creating planks. We have this power wheel. But right now we have a problem where the beavers have to actually run in the wheel to create power, and that's kind of annoying. I'd have to imagine I would not be too enthused about that if that's what I had to do. And of course the windmill is kind of sporadic power. We will be exploring other means of power generation as we have the ability to. But one of our biggest issues now is stable food supply. These berries are really not going to cut it. So what we're probably going to do is, after they've harvested all these berries, we can actually start getting rid of some of these things right here. And we can actually... It's not going to let me delete berries, is it? Or resources, maybe? Okay. Yeah. So we'll gradually start getting rid of this, and we can actually plant more stuff over here and have a second farmhouse. That will also allow us to employ 2 more beavers. That seems like a pretty smart idea for me. Just have to have these things get taken care of gradually. We just have 1 beaver presently. We have a couple unemployed, so we can actually go ahead and get another one of these open. They are going to gradually disassemble these things. So while we're going, yeah, we currently have 30 slots in our lodges, and we have 24 beavers. So we don't need to build anything else at this exact moment, but the time will come and we'll take care of that when it gets there. As far as water reserves, looking pretty good. Our lumberjack flags are looking just fine. They are paused though. So we go ahead and unpause. This is not going to have to be unpaused until drought. We've got a little bit of time before that happens, though. Okay, got 2 new beaver babies. So these are going to be targeted next. Then we can extend our farming areas. We can actually get a little bit of an overlap going here between the 2 farm things, and we'll be able to have a much more effective farming area. Just kind of have to wait for them to get rid of all this stuff. But while they're doing that, we can go ahead. Make sure there's nothing else we can really do. No. So we have to have all this other stuff taken care of first. So farmhouse will actually show us the range it's got. So if we go ahead and put farmhouse right about here, it'll get most of the other stuff. Probably actually put it here. It'd probably be a pretty good spot because then it can get all the rest of those fields. So we'll put that there, connect it with a path. And then we can go ahead and put in... No, I clicked the wrong thing. Go ahead and put in some potatoes here. And we can put in some more carrots. Right here. Basically, this entire area can be carrots. We can get rid of this gatherer flag because we're not going to have any more gathering happening. Then we can go right back here. Plant some more carrots. Now, pretty good start here, I think. Got plenty of water stored up. We probably should think about researching large water tanks for 120. We have 300 knowledge points, so we want to make sure that we are cognizant of how we are spending our science points. Okay, so bread will give us nutrition 3. And I don't think it requires any power, but it does require a lot of gears. We're not making a ton of gears right now. So that will have to come a little later. As far as wood goes, we're already making a gear workshop. Our paper mill is going to require a lot of gears. Printing press, we probably could. We felt like it, make another gear workshop, but that's going to take quite a long time. Okay, I think I can get rid of these 3. I don't know why I always have to click this twice. So we can just plant this entire thing back here. It can just be potatoes. This is all carrots up here. Should keep our beavers plenty busy. I think we can, after these get removed, then we can put some more carrots down here. They just seem to like taking their sweet time. So we'll have to wait, I guess. That would be a great time for some more beavers. They've actually already filled up their spots here. So what we can go ahead and do, go to housing, triple lodge. We probably could and should unlock the rest of these. We can go to triple lodge right here. Put one of those there, one of those there, and one of those there. That's going to be 3 big old lodges. That's going to be a ton of wood, but we have a ton of wood. And it should be the last that we'll have to build for a while. So if we happen to go like so, just like that, because they stack, then this will become a floor for the other beavers. I think if I do this correctly here, just have to have that set up like so, then put in... Oh, I didn't think I could actually get away with that. If I demolish the building, I just want to demolish the path. I guess I can't. Do I have to go to paths to do that? Okay, well, we will, we'll see how that works. No, but the idea is that we get a bunch of lodging back here, then put some more here, and then have everything kind of, just going off of that. Looks like we've planted most of our stuff here. Now we just kind of have to wait. It's all sorts of hurry up and wait. Looks like the wheat is being harvested as well. Carrots are being stored here. Gears are being stored here, as well as planks. This is storing wheat. And this one is storing berries. But we can also have that store carrots. We'll go ahead and turn this up to, let's say 100. Because this is storing just wheat. That's going to be 100. This is storing, yeah, we already looked at that one. Storing carrots for 200, so we could actually do potatoes in this one. Say 100 potatoes. That is a idea there. They still haven't gotten rid of these two things. I wonder why. Because it should be... They should be, actually doing something here. So they're all coming back here. Interesting. I probably should have built these lower ones first. Just a hunch. Could have been a smart idea. Well, we'll have to wait and see anyway. Looks like we should get a pretty nice harvest in anyway, without worrying about the next drought. I do want to, at some point, get some sort of water wheel harvesting going, but our fertile land right here we don't need to be messing with too much, just for the sake of knowing. Okay, so if I put this here, oh, it goes out both ways, so you could actually wonder how much power the power shafts can hold, and if you have two water wheels next to each other, 180, so would you get 360 horsepower through the same shaft if it's two connected in tandem? I think on principle that should work, but I don't know. I don't know if that's how this game chooses to handle stuff. I want to know why this is not being demolished. Is it too far away from stuff? Wait, how are beavers dying of hunger? That shouldn't be possible. Is it because all we've got is wheat without bread? Well, that would be really annoying. That would be extremely annoying. Where's all my carrots? That really shouldn't be possible with all this stuff we're harvesting here. Really should not be possible. Well, I guess that'd be a lesson to us not to neglect our crop feedings here. Probably should have done this a lot sooner, to be honest with you. Alright, well, there's not going to be any berries left anymore. Get rid of that. Put this up to 200. Yeah, we're never gonna fill it all the way up anyway. That's so weird though. How did I just let them all die like that? That should not have happened. Alright, so as far as gears go, gears are stored in one of these. We have 1 gear. I need 3 more to make the grist mill, so that'll be what we can do with all our wheat, I guess. Now, at some point we are going to want to go across the river here. We actually probably could. It just might be too far away from our area here. So if I do something like this, and put a path all the way down here. Is that going to make a beaver able to work there? Well, that's an idea at least. We'll see if anyone ends up taking care of that. We're definitely going to need more carrots because each beaver takes 3 food and 3 water per day. So as of now, this is only enough carrots for not even a full day. Droughts are like, what, 4 or 5 days? Potatoes are going somewhere. They're going in here? Yeah. Although they are making grilled potatoes. Let's just hope we can get more. I guess I probably could build more farmhouses. I wish there's a way to have more workers at farmhouses. So I know a drought's going to be coming pretty soon. I guess I could pause the lodge, the big lodges, so we don't have too many problems with overpopulation. You don't want them to be too comfy cozy with each other. And we still don't have a ton of carrots. This is very full of wheat. Okay, 3 days for the drought. Okay, gristmill is good to go. So we're going to pause until we get somebody here. Alright, let's slow down just a bit here. Because we want our gristmill to grind wheat into flour. Then we have to come over here and get a bakery, which we can go ahead and unlock. And thankfully this does not require any power, or else we'd be in some deep stuff. So if I go over here and put this, I guess I could put this right here. It's probably a decent spot for it. We still need 10 gears. I don't think there's any... No. But we will prioritize that for sure. Just trying to think. This is full. We have to have someone working in here. I think we can get a... Just reset this. There we go. Somebody's going in there. So we definitely need... Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So this is taking partial power input. Huh. Well, that's kind of cool. So I guess it just works slower. They just have to wait on gears. Gears are going to take 800 years to get going here. Huh. Well, we know we have enough water. That's not a problem. Food, though. Food is going to be the problem here. We do have Oh, we've got 100 grilled potatoes saved up, so that's a decent amount. We might be okay. We do have the dam and we have all this water saved up, so we might be in pretty good shape. We'll find out. Not terribly worried about it. They still haven't got rid of these berries here. No one's cutting down these trees, so I guess they might be... No, someone's assigned to work here. So I don't know why they're not. I wonder... I haven't seen anyone come across here. Maybe I just missed it? I don't know. Well, at any rate, we've got 72 carrots here. We've got 120 grilled potatoes here. Probably should have one of these stock. Oh, we've got 71 carrots in this one. Okay, grilled potatoes. Can allow that. Should be fine. Get some of this out of there so they can keep grilling more potatoes. Drought incoming shortly. And each of these hold how much water? 30. Okay, so each of these is good for one beaver for 10 days. And I know our drought's not going to be that long. We've got just under 30 beavers, so we should be fine. Should be okay. Okay, so we actually have 20 flour. So we need somewhere to put all of that. Okay, so we've got small warehouse, large warehouse, underground. Oh, underground warehouse. Okay, that's too much science. If we do a large warehouse, that gives us a building we can build on top of. Okay. Well, that'll give them something to do here. Alright, so the drought is coming along, but because of our dam, we're in good shape for now. Now, let's pay attention over here. I get disoriented. The field of view in this game is very strange. As this lake drains, keep an eye on this little pit here, because that's going to be the last thing to drain. It might even just stay there, because there's no outflow. We'll come back to this. This is basically completely at the top. We'll come back to that a little later and look at what's going on. So we actually have some unemployed beavers right now. Don't really know how. We can go ahead and get them working on taking care of building and other stuff here. Still waiting on gears. Just waiting at this point. Watch them go about their business for a little bit. Okay. About half of the drought left. Thereabouts. We have our large warehouse completely built here. Looks like they're just kind of putting everything in here, which, you know, is okay for now. We'll just have to keep an eye on this. But this holds 1,000, so much more than 200. So that's grateful to have that. Grist mill is doing flour as we expected. Just need 4 more gears. We can have a bakery. Grilled potatoes. Regular wheat. We have grilled potatoes here. So it looks like we're going to be pretty good for this surviving the rest of the drought. I guess I can unpause these. I don't really know why I didn't do anything. Okay, that snoring sound is going to be very annoying very quickly. Campfire. What other social stuff have we just completely ignored? Rooftop terrace. Okay, that sounds interesting. So we could do something like that here. This would actually be a perfect place for it. Well, kind of. Yeah, we'll put that there. We'll give them something to do. Improve social life. So right here we've got good social life for 16 out of 37 beavers. No fun, though. Well, we'll have to figure that out. Nutrition 3 is going to come about when we have bread. And I think that will help us with our population well-being average. It should, at least. So we did so well with our water. We're like, we're going to run out of it eventually. I know for a fact. But see, down here, where this is... like, this has barely gone down at all. So if we can actually, over here, I know it's going to take a while. We're going to have to really book it to get down here. But if we can go down here and have a levee, we're not going to unlock it right now, but we can build that right here. And that should block the water completely from flowing out, which I don't know if that will have any consequences for flooding or anything. I haven't gotten that far to think about it. But that's something to consider. I think we need a third farmhouse. Because we just don't have the... well, can't call it manpower, can I? Beaver power? We don't have the beaver power to really keep care of everything. We can pop that right there. We'll get 2 more beavers. That's a 50% increase over what we have now. Still waiting on gears. One of the next things we're going to have to do, I'm pretty sure, is going to be dealing with water power. It's like, look how low this is. This is getting low. And there is going to come a time, probably pretty quickly, where we have an issue with the water running out. But right now is not that time, it seems. Okay, and of course the wind stops eventually, which is probably why. One thing I do know about the power structure here is we can have... okay, we can have power shafts go up. We're definitely going to want to get those. Large windmill for 1400. We don't have that much science. But this high power shaft, we zoom in here, will actually let us go over paths. So what we can go ahead and do, we have the technology. Does it matter which way this goes? I don't think it does. Put one of these here. And then come right out of the gate with a high power shaft. Right on the back of it. And then we should be able to have a series of platforms here. I think that's what we have to do. Platform, double platform, triple platform, metal platform, suspension bridge. Wow, okay. Pretty snazzy. So what we should be doing here is planting underneath. Can we build platforms on top of farmland? I'm getting the impression we probably can't. But if we do one of these, we can take our power, we can actually route it away from the farmland. We can build through this, kind of. Construction site is too far from builders. Okay, because that's we don't have. I guess we do technically have a slope here. But we're going to need another pathway over here. See, this is how you can get distracted. Chasing little rabbits and stuff in this game. Not literally rabbits, but the figurative expression, chasing rabbits. You can get very involved in little things that really don't have a lot of consequence, but end up being very problematic in terms of resource allocation and all that. Time is a resource, after all. Okay, this is operating, making bread, so we should... Yes, Nutrition 3 is slowly happening here. How many do we have allocated to building? 4? Okay. So we actually need... This is only as far as this can get built. So we need a second district center, I guess. Where would I go to do that? Is it under labor? Builder. Ah, builder's hut. Okay. Okay. That is what we will do. Guess it really doesn't matter. Just put one of these right there. That's what we needed. I guess we can have different districts and different specialties per district, which sounds like a pretty cool idea. I like this little rooftop terrace here. That's kind of cool. Yeah, phase through the buildings. Lots of really cool details in this game. Because we're going to be set up pretty quickly with the amount of beavers we have. We're going to be set up really, really nicely to be fully self-sufficient here. We're going to go ahead and get our large water tank. And we're going to have to get rid of some of these. Just build, see if I can build one of these right here. Because this is going to hold 300, which is perfect because, go ahead and get rid of that. That holds 10 times as much as one of these. So we can actually, as we have the ability to optimize what we're doing here, we can phase these small ones out and keep the larger ones fully filled up, so we'll be all good to go there. Lots of exciting stuff. We're still waiting on logs. We have plenty of... Oh, did we pause all of our lumberjack flags? I think we did. We have so many workers now. I think we can... yeah, we have so many unemployed beavers. Yeah, me too. Because eventually the goal, I think, is going to be to put a bunch of this stuff over here. Because we can plant trees anywhere. We just have to, you know, actually get stuff done. So those are done. Helping harvest and plant, that should dramatically increase what we've got going on here. Now they're just getting all the logs, all the chopping, etc. There's still, nobody's chopping over here, so I guess it's probably still too far, even though technically it's not too far. I don't know. At some point we'll build close enough where this is actually, you know, useful. So what else can we get on? Looking beehive. Don't have enough to get that anyway. This bakery is doing work. Looking quite nice. Nutrition 3 is just about fully achieved. So yeah, you know, pretty good stuff here. I think fun. What do they need for fun? Okay, carousel. Oh my god. Okay, 700 science points? I don't think so. Temple satisfies spirituality. Monuments for awe. Okay, well this is going to be a long time since before we have anything to do with that. Okay, aesthetics. So I guess this is just interesting. So let's go ahead while we have the ability. Plant some more carrots here. Just because we can. Make sure this is in range, and it is. We probably have too much wheat here anyway, but we will find out, I suppose. plant another row of these. Yeah, we're really working here. We still have 11 unemployed beavers. How is that even possible? We have so much going on, so much to do. I guess we're bound by gears, huh? So as soon as we get a bunch of gears, we should be okay. We just need more logs. We need these people to, you know, get on it. Start harvesting some wood. Okay, so this is turning. Now we're just waiting on this stuff. We have all the materials. They just have to actually build it. Okay, that's progress. That's good. That's getting built. Okay, we are cooking with gas now. Now we gotta get these stairs built. We got stuff to do. Come on, let's go. Let's get this done here. Okay, stairs are built. So now that this is approaching doneness, let's go ahead. Okay, so this requires 120 horsepower. This produces 180. It's basically constant except during a drought. So if we go ahead, so it's not going to let me build on top of active trees. That's inconvenient. I wish this tree would get gone here. I guess I just have to be a little more careful with how my my stuff works. I can put one here, put one here. That'll be 240. This will get us to 360. Then I just have to figure out how we get all of the power shafts. So I think I can do this, get that going. Then, now this is some big brain stuff right here that we're thinking of. Just have to remember where stuff is. We just do. Okay, I don't want to. Need a double platform. I wish it would tell me like an outline of it. But if I do this, this, and this, like so, I guess I could get away with not building another one of those. Just have a transfer here, a turn here, another straight piece here, and then a T intersection here, here, and here. Straight line here. I think that should work. We just have to have this all built correctly here. Then if we're smart, haha, underneath. So I guess we have to do that, and then these should be all well and good. And then, of course, build another water wheel. Oh, you mean I can't stack these? Can I not stack these? Okay, well that's kind of concerning. Or is that going to get solved when I have my new builder building? It's not. Huh. Okay, well what about if I... Power connection is blocked. Is that because I have these carrots here? I want to get rid of that. Okay, if I know. I'll get rid of those at a certain point. Actually, let's go ahead and do that so I can get rid of all of this stuff, because that's been a while. If I do a water wheel here, I wish I could do this like this. Just have all the way across. I probably can, I'm just not doing something right. But if I put this wheel here, then I can come out of this with a curve. You know, this is some real galaxy brain stuff here, I'm sure. Someone's going to have something to say about that. But, no, I can't do it that way. I have to come into this face flat. So I get rid of this. I have to build backwards. I have to think intelligently here. How do I... If I get rid of that, then I can come in. Aha! That's exactly what I wanted. Get a transfer thing here. Then I can come here with this, like that, and then same exact thing. I know this is some, like I said, this is some galaxy brain stuff, so just bear with me here. But now that we're just waiting on all this to get constructed. We're going to have another drought, and I've done almost nothing to prepare. Just gotten a ton more beavers and not a lot of stuff to show for it. I need to really prioritize this large water tank, for sure. You know, this is a monument to my hubris, I suppose. Focusing so much on galaxy braining this that I'm messing up the water tank. We need to make gears. We just need to make these gears. Of course, it can't work if there's no wind, and this won't do anything without that. We just need this to get going here. But there's plenty of stuff that is not yet done here. We just have a lack of logs, really. Well, we shall see. We at least, at the very least, have like 2 or 3 days at any given moment before the drought takes place. Meanwhile, our beavers have been very busy. We now have 69 of them. 29 unemployed, so I definitely grew too fast. Let's take a moment here and think about where we're at. So we have 29 unemployed beavers. So I think I can get away with having a couple of them be gatherers here. So we can get more berries. They'll all just go in here anyway. There we go. Yeah, gather those berries. Probably could have more than 2 of them anyway, because we're going to need a lot of stuff. But I'm not as worried about the unemployment because we have all these other buildings that are being built, and they will have stuff to do sooner rather than later. Just probably built too much housing right off the bat. We can go ahead and hire those fully. So we got 4 additional builders. We just need more logs, some more trees cut. Okay, so we have a drought coming in 3 days. How's our food storage looking? Got 200 and falling rapidly because we have 69 beavers, and every day they're going to need almost 200 food. So, you know, clearly mistakes were made, but we'll see. If we can keep these things growing adequately, we should still be okay. We still don't... God, we still don't have enough. Still do not have enough gears for this. It's just unbelievable how badly our gear making is going. Okay, this needs to be very high priority here. We can at least get one of these going. That would be nice. Right now, there's nothing doing. I guess we could, in the interest of, you know, self-preservation of the beavers. I can build this underwater? That doesn't make any sense. Wonder why these are not Do I not have this marked for cutting? I don't? Okay, well that's, that might be why. Never marked this area for cutting. Okay, well maybe that's why we didn't have anybody at this, this little lumberjack flag. You know, I know. Someone's probably already made a comment about me being dumb. That's fine. This is how we learn. You cannot learn if you don't make mistakes. Trust me, we are making mistakes. Definitely, for sure. Meanwhile, these poor guys are just trying to do their job, and they show up to work every day, and their equipment doesn't work. It's very frustrating. It's not like this is going to matter soon anyway, because this water wheel is not going to work in a drought. So I was hoping to get at least a little bit of this. Figured out. We're also going to have some lumber mills over there. We've got a little bit of food. And with any luck, it will not completely all dry out, and we'll be able to, you know, feed everybody. We just need a lot more. A lot more of it. Oh, so now we're waiting for gears for this too. Now, the water is really what's got me concerned. Is that we have all these beavers and nothing to slake their thirst with. So, to that end, I believe we need to build another water pump. Okay, drought started. These no longer turn in a drought. 7 days? Oh no. Well, friends, I predict this is going to go catastrophically poorly for me. We'll see in 15 minutes or so whether our people live or die, because they're already thirsty. They're already thirsty. It's just not looking good, folks. Not looking good. Not looking good. We are already down bad. We are down so bad. Okay, well, it could be worse. Could definitely be worse. We got almost nothing stored up in these water tanks. These damn gears. Ruining it for everyone. But hey, I do authentic gameplay. I don't make mistakes and then reload the save. No, not here. I make mistakes, so you don't have to. Okay, so these are fully grown. At least they're not going to starve to death. They're just going to be, you know, really thirsty. It's rough out here. And it's definitely going down. Definitely going down. So we do need to dynamite this area out for sure. So somewhere in here, was it landscaping? Yeah, it was dynamite. 600 science points, which I guess we can do. So if we dynamite out in this area, too far from builders. Yeah, I know. We can do this entire trench here. Of course, not around our water pumps. Too far from builders, I know. But that should help us just a little bit here. If we go here, then this whole area can be deeper, which means it will hold more water. We'll get there. We might have to move our pumps around to try and get all this dynamite done. God, we're still waiting on these stupid gears. Yeah, we got 4 days. I predict this is going to be dry before too long, and we're going to have some pretty starving beavers and very thirsty beavers. Oh. This needs explosives. Well, I don't have explosives. I really should have thought about this first. Let's see. It's not going to be metal. There's got to be some building that will do all that stuff. Well, we do have some water saved up, it's just not a ton. Well, I guess whenever we finally get explosives, then we'll have to, you know, take care of that. At least there's only 3.8 days left of the drought, huh? There's not much food left. Not much food or water left. I don't know why our beavers can't build. Oh, they're waiting on gears. Okay. I guess that's fine. Like I said, mistakes were made. It's definitely going to be rough. So this is going to be pretty low, pretty quick. I predict by the end of the 2 days left, there will be no more water. But I think most of these crops will die in like, I don't know, a day and a half. So if we can get at least a little bit more harvested, that would be nice. Well, if not, then maybe some beavers die, and that might be good for population control anyway. I know they're not going to starve to death in 2 days. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. What other options for water? We have irrigation tower already built, depth marker, and a water dump. So I wonder if you could use a water dump and water pumps to artificially fill certain areas of the map. You probably could if you had like a low-lying area with a water pump there. Would they just transport that water up to a water dump and fill up, like, say, up here and just create current that way? Just have a bunch of dumps up here and a bunch of pumps down here. Just psh, 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 psh. So you'd have continuously flowing water even in a drought. It's an idea. Might be a little meta-gamey. Yeah, this water is definitely gone. Okay. So we have 2 days. And I guess all of our crops are going to die. Except the trees. So I think we're going to have some pretty hungry beavers. And some pretty thirsty beavers. Because there's no more water. 71, that's old for beavers. Alright, well. If you are an advocate of population control, then you're really going to like what's about to happen here. Because they're all going to be thirsty. And they're all going to be super, super thirsty and super hungry. At least they have half a day of food. Well, would not be an episode of a Let's Play where I did not make a ton of really stupid mistakes. Guess now we can just wait for all the messages. Yep, died of thirst. We had first beaver die of thirst. Okay, here comes more dying of thirst. Yep. You know, it just be like that sometimes. Nothing we can do except wait. 0.6 days. We've had 14 beavers die of thirst. 15, 16. Probably more. Okay, now we have over 20 beavers die of thirst. What a shame, huh? Good thing there's no more drought in 0.3 days. Maybe we'll finally get some stupid gears. It's just so slow. We got to get these gear workshops off of the windmill. It's probably fine for the gristmill, honestly. Just the gear workshops cannot operate like that. Okay, drought's over. Still have beavers dying of thirst, but the water is coming back. Ever so slowly. And I do mean slowly. Cycle 6. Alright, so we'll let this get back going here, and then that's going to be it for today's episode. We're already almost an hour, so I'm hoping you're liking the longer ones. I like the flow of playing 2 cycles at a time. If you feel like it's too long, let me know, and I'll try to put out some shorter ones, but I do think this is the way to be going right now. Yeah, crops all dried out and died. We're going to need some more farmhouses, but we really need this large water tank to be done. It will be done before the next drought, and that should help us quite a bit. So before we leave, I'm going to put down a couple more farmhouses. I can put one... I guess I could probably put one here that can harvest most of the stuff. One there. One here as well, because we're going to plant more crops in this area. Yeah, that is going to be all we've got time for today. I hope you are enjoying Timberborn. I'm really having a fun time playing the game. Let me know in the comments if you've been playing the game, if you're enjoying it, if you have any interesting stuff you figured out or strategies. I know a couple of you have been very helpful with ideas and feedback, so yeah, keep that coming. I like seeing it, and I enjoy each and every one of you coming and watching these videos. Thanks again for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. Should be very, very soon that I can start using the benefits of the partner program, and we've got some other fun stuff coming that way as well. Another reminder that I do stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/JCTheBeard, playing Ostriv and other games as well. Probably when this series gets to be more or less complete, I might play a second playthrough on Twitch. We'll see. Of Timberborn, that is. But yeah, make sure you get me followed over there. Lots of fun. I try to stream at least once or twice a week. Just hanging out, having a good time. But yeah, that's all the time we've got for this episode. Thanks so much again for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.